Alright, welcome back. It's been a while since I've last uploaded a video. It's been a little while. I haven't been recording anything. I've just been trading and just living life, honestly. But I'm back on YouTube. I want to continue to create these little Forex videos of just my strategy and my journey along with trading. In this video, we are going to be going over some of the trades that I took earlier this week. So it's starting from the 12th all the way up until Friday, which was the 16th. We are going to be looking at all the trades I've taken in that week. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So over here we have this is all my information. I'm currently calculating different things, hence why we have two different pages over here. But this is focused on using a 1-to-1 RR and then moving stops to break even around a 0.50 RR. So that's that. A lot of these came out to break even, which, you know, it's going to happen. So, alright, starting on the 12th, we have AUD/USD. And apparently I took a buy there, so we are going to take a look at that. That's AUD/USD. That's what it looks like. Come back over here. Let me see, where was it? Right here. So this was the trade that I took. You know, looking over here, we were in a uptrend heading up. Obviously, it's pretty clear to see that. I was just waiting for price to obviously come back into the zone, which it did, and then to continue back up. But as you see here, I entered and instantly got taken out. Not much to it. This trade was fine. It just didn't work out. That's how it was. I entered somewhere around here, stop loss like that, somewhere, and yeah, it just completely went straight for my freaking not my take profit, my stop loss. So that was that. That's AUD/USD. Oh, by the way, all these trades were taking either on the 5-minute and 15-minute. So I don't use any of the higher time frames, if anyone was wondering that. My trades are only based off the 5-minute and 15-minute. That's it, nothing else. So that was AUD/USD. Pretty simple trade. Just didn't work out. It's fine. Next trade is GBP/JPY. This one was a nice winner. This was a beautiful setup. So this was on the 12th. We go to GJ. Right. Let's go find this setup. Right here. Price was already in a downtrend, as you can see. Price, you know, we have a high here, and then we have a higher high, meaning this would be our low right there. So all I did was wait for that to break, and once price breaks under here and closes, then I know that we're in a bearish market, which it continued down. And this is where I got my entry. So we had a nice support here that formed. I marked that up. I waited for that break to happen. Price broke out, came back up, retested the first time. I didn't like that entry. It really didn't give me anything. I didn't want to enter down here, so I just waited. Price then came back up again and rejected 3 times before going down. I entered off the second rejection candle, so I entered right on this candle closure. I entered right there. So stop loss was entry was right around there. Stop loss just above the zone, and just aiming for a 1-to-1. This did hit the TP pretty nicely. It didn't take too long. So it took me 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 minutes this trade took out. That's why I enjoy being on the lower time frames. I don't have to sit there and wait for price to play out for hours on end and for weeks on end, because I used to be a swing trader, and I would be holding trades for like a week, 2 weeks, sometimes even 3 weeks, and that kind of just got to me mentally. I wasn't like, the more I traded and stayed on the higher time frames, the more impatient I got, because you're holding trades for so long, and it also takes a while for trades to come around. I just didn't like it. It didn't suit me the best. Maybe if I went back to it now, I'd be a bit better at it. but I've been enjoying the lower time frames. So that was that. That was a nice winner. Let's take a look. This was also a winner right here. What pair is this? USD Canadian. This was on the 5-minute on the 14th. So USD CAD 5-minute on the 14th, and we took a sell. Oh, I see it right here. Price was already in an established downtrend. I had this zone marked up right here. We see that price broke through the support and then turned into resistance. Price came back up into the zone. I didn't enter on this first retest. I got in on the second retest. I think I got in around here. No, I got in a bit lower, like down here. And obviously this trade won. That was my entry. That was my stop loss placement. That was my TP. It just tapped my TP perfectly and took me out of the trade. So that was amazing. That was a nice quick trade on the 5-minute for USD CAD. And then again, like I said, right, 5, 10. This one only took about 15 minutes for this whole entire trade to play out. So I am like in and out of the markets pretty dang quickly. I know scalping isn't for everyone, and it's probably better for you to stay on the higher time frames if you aren't used to being on the lower time frames and seeing all the quick movements, because it does get stressful fast. This one was a loss. Yep, price just instantly hit my stop loss. This was GJ on the 5-minute on the 15th. GJ on the 15th. And we took a sell that did not work out. 14th. Where was this? Where was I'm blind. Alright. Whoa. Here. Yep, right here. I see it. So, as you can see here, we before we broke under this structure, we were clearly in an uptrend going up. We have this high here, and then we make a higher high. Candle closed above this wick. I consider that a higher high, meaning this is our lower high, and once price breaks this, then I know that we're in a bearish market at that given time. So my entry, just look back over here, I entered on the essentially I just entered whenever price was falling. So price came into the zone here, rejected, I didn't enter off that. Price came up even higher, rejected. I entered on the closure of this candle right here. This is where price was starting to bounce away from and go down. So I thought price was going to continue to go down. So that's why I took my entry there. But as you all know, you just seen it, I got stopped out pretty darn fast. So it didn't take too long at all. So about 5-10 minutes, this whole entire trade played out. If I had my stop loss a bit higher, this would have worked out, but I didn't. It stopped me out, and then continued down lower, breaking this low, and then price ended up breaking this lower high here, putting us into a new uptrend. So that was that. Other trades do we have? The rest are just break evens. These all stop me at break even. Uptrend, nice clear resistance here. We break out of the resistance, and then price comes back down into the zone. Now let me find this. CHFJPY 5 minutes was on the 15th. PY 5 minutes. Where was this? Where was this? Where was this? What did the setup look like again? Alright, look like that. I'm having... Where was this trade? Why can't I find... Okay, it doesn't matter. I can't find it right now. I'm not gonna sit here for like an hour trying to find it. I entered after this candle closed, so this candle that opened, it shot down a bit, so I entered around the right there where the black line is. You see, out of my stop loss well below the zone, and then my take profit was just at a 1-to-1. As you see, price came up to the 0.50 RR, which I was then able to move my stop loss to break even, and then price ultimately just came down, tapped my break even stop loss, and then I was out of the trade at break even. That was that. I think this trade ended up working out too fully. So if I didn't have that stop loss right there, I think price would have hit my take profit. I have to go look back, but I don't want to find it right this second. So that was that. This trade, yeah, this also just stopped me out of break even. If I didn't have that break even stop loss and I just like left it there, price would have ended up hitting my take profit, which would have been nice, but I didn't do that. I ended up moving it to break even because I like to be safe and protect my capital. So that was that. It was still a nice trade. No way to clean break above. Also, it doesn't matter if the break is clean or not. It can be a messy break as long as price sweeps past the zone. And the zone and like the whole setup is clear enough. I'll take it. So this was a nice trade. I entered around here. Price, came up here. Stop loss was moved to break even. Price just came down and stopped me out. So nothing too bad. I didn't really take too many losses this week. I came out to break even, so I'm happy with that. And we had a lot of news this week, and I know a lot of people probably blown their accounts this week, but it is what it is, man. That's why you gotta only take your setups. Make sure you're not over risking, and make sure you're following your plan to the T, and you have good risk management. Because if you don't have good risk management, you're not gonna make it too far in these markets, man. These markets are fucking brutal, and I mean brutal. They will destroy your account if you do not take it seriously and stick to your plan to the T. It is crucial. So I ended up taking 2 trades here. We have a break and a retest here. Actually, yeah, I did take 2 trades. Both of them just stopped me out of break even. It was these last 2 that I took. Same pair, CHF JPY, CHF JPY. This one was taken around 8:45 a.m. and then the last trade for that day was taken around 9:20. They both just broke even. It was nothing interesting. I entered around here, price shot up. I was able to move my stop loss to break even. So that's what I did, and then price came back down and stopped me out of break even. And a little bit later, I got another entry, my second entry for the day. I only take 2 trades per day. The thing is, if I win 1 trade to start off the day, then I'm done. If I lose the first trade, I still have 1 more trade to take for that day, and for me to break even or something. So that's what I stick to. This trade, it came up. I moved my stops to break even. It's slightly in profit. Ultimately, price just came back down and stopped me at a break even. In this case, this saved my butts, because if I didn't do that, this would have been a full 1% loss, or maybe a break even, but let's just say it would have been a full 1% loss if I didn't move my stops to break even. So that was all the trades I took for this week, or last week, earlier in this week. I mean, whatever. Now we have markets open up in a few hours. It's 1:42 p.m. here, EST time. Markets open are at 5 p.m. EST. So I'll be looking to enter into some more trades this week starting tomorrow. I mainly trade the London session. London and New York session I trade. So I only trade from 3 a.m. to like 11 a.m. but I don't sit at the charts the whole entire time. I'm waiting for a setup. Every now and then I'll come onto the charts and see if there's a setup. If there's a setup, I'll take it. If not, then I'll just go and do other stuff. But anyways, those were all the trades I took. Everything came out to be break even, so I am happy with that. I'm not looking to make like insane profits. I'm here to trade trade my plan to the T, to use good risk management, and to trade long term. So I will gladly take break-even weeks anytime I can. Hopefully this week I can make some profits. I don't know. For the month, I'm still break-even. Last month, which was May, I made 7%. So this month, we're still break-even. We're still doing good. Let's just see how I end this month. And I will continue to update you guys with these YouTube videos. And you'll get to follow me in my trades and my journey with Forex. I hope you guys have a profitable week ahead of you. Remember, risk management is king. Don't over risk. Don't be dumb. Alright guys, hope you have a fantastic one. I'll see you guys inside the next video. Peace out.